Dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad to be here today and tell you our story about big society, about civil entrepreneurship, working in cooperation with the local government. And it's also our journey of a government looking beyond rules and regulations, giving more opportunities to private initiatives by using modern tools like social media. My name is Sascha Stolp, and I'm working as a consultant and project manager for the municipality of Amsterdam at the Department of Engineering. Due to the financial and economic crisis, urban development in Amsterdam has partly collapsed since 2008. The result of this collapse is a large amount of wasteland in Amsterdam. This wasteland can be found in already existing neighborhoods, and you can also find them in new development areas like Eiburg and across the north side of the river at Ey. The planned redevelopment of these areas will most probably not take place in the next 5 years, and some people even think it's about 10 years. Dedicated and professional inhabitants of the Amsterdam area, such as architects, social workers, artists, but also several civil servants, are very concerned about this situation. These wastelands used to be home to inhabitants who needed to move in order to make place for redevelopment. Their businesses are closed and urban gardens, parks and sport fields are gone. What's left is nothing. An open area most often surrounded by closed fences. Large pieces of urban land with no added value to the community at all. In July 2010, a group of dedicated Amsterdammers began together to share the ideas and founded a community on LinkedIn named Ondertussen, or Meanwhile in English. Besides the network, they also organize activities. For example, the Gardens of Monet, which I myself find very interesting. Oh, you're going to the next one? Yeah, there it is. In this project, Bas Husselager, who's a co-founder of Ondertussen, discovered that some wasteland in his town were subject in painting of the fresh impressionist Claude Monet. He took the initiative to make this connection visible by creating art gardens and form a trail by QR codes. The project was carried out and maintained by local volunteers. They used the gardens also for social events like neighborhood barbecues. For me, the charm of this project is that it became a piece of land which is to socialize and have fun on, instead of only a depressing piece of non-used land. Maarten van Tuyl and Tom Bergvoet of Temp Architects began to take stock of wasteland within Amsterdam with the use of Google application. The map on this slide is the result of their survey. This map inspires us. It was the first map that shows the size of the wasteland problem, a lot of acres in a city where free locations used to be rare. As I already mentioned, it was the development on the private side that inspired me and my colleagues, Jurgen Hogedoorn and Barbara Pontijn. As civil servant, we approached this development at the alderman Maarten van Poelgeest, who is responsible for urban development in Amsterdam. The alderman asked us to explore the idea within the administration. And the results of our survey are: there is a need of a website containing the wasteland with contact information. And secondly, that the administration requires an easy, approachable network to get advice and support from colleagues. In June 2011, our interactive map was launched, and because the map is made in cooperation between the two municipalities, Amsterdam and Zaanstad, it shows the wasteland in both municipalities. The map itself has a simple structure. The basis is a map from Google Earth, and we put in the marks with the undeveloped areas. The real challenge is to collect the right and up-to-date data. This is due to the complex organization, the many different administrators and stakeholders, and the sometimes conflicting interest between the redevelopment and reality. Visitors of the site who are interested in the terrain can select areas by size and district, and with a click, you get a summary of the characteristics and the contact information of a person who can help you further. In the first 6 months, our site was visited by more than 6,000 unique visitors. And as a result, more than 90 initiatives have been submitted, from which 27 ideas are pending right now. The most of their ideas were from recreation purposes, like campsites, mobile restaurants, playfields. The second group are ideas in the sense of urban architecture or city gardening. And there are also some initiatives for housing. You have to think about temporary campus for students. And there are finally some initiatives for extra parking places. Besides the map, the administration had asked for an easy, approachable network. Therefore, we started a closed-knit network. In this network, officials and civil servants can share documents, do's and don'ts, examples, legal aspects, etc. We also started to use Twitter. You can find us at #BLT020. Twitter enables us to communicate directly, and we use tweets to draw attention to the map and to show national and international examples. From the first result, Amsterdam Wastelands probably looks like a smooth-running project, but of course there are many mountains to climb. Thank you. Recognition is the first one. With the scale of the private call, the City Council took over the urgency. They recognized that the problem of the wastelands was structural. For us, this was the top-down argument to look for innovation. But innovation is nothing without action. The real challenge is how to bring the idea into practice. Area owners, administrators and stakeholders with a building assignment can feel a conflict of interest to temporary development. We find this attitude often to be a blockade for third-party initiatives. It is a considerable challenge to obtain confidence. Trust is required to have the benefits of temporary use and to create the awareness that land in use has added value to the society. We believe that temporary use of wastelands contributes to a nicer city. We think that we can use these acres to create a better livability and to empower the citizens. And we hope that the current challenge, together with open communication and new media tools, open the door to a new form of urban development. Development in the sense of people and planet, and then hopefully also profit. The whole story has not been told yet. It's still ongoing, temporary for as long as it lasts, and hopefully happily ever after. Thank you very much.